What's Alan up to today? Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike, K4MR.
Just looking at all this water falling out of the sky.
Brother, I'm telling you what, it is falling. I'm just now coming to a little lull in the storm right here at Schillingers and 3 knots, but I don't know, it's probably going to be just as bad on the other side or something or other. It's rough out here.
Yeah, it's solid rain from the airport down towards Tillman's Corner Theodore area, for sure. And I just heard y'all talking and wanted to jump in here and give you a heads up. There's a severe thunderstorm warning out for a storm down at Grand Bay running north along the Mississippi line, if y'all ever get out that way.
Well, we sure appreciate the advisory. There's people running around all over the place. Somebody might have helped somebody out there.
It's actually right about I-10 and the Mississippi State line right now, out of Grand Bay. It's real interesting. They got the little yellow polygon, drawn on the weather map showing where it's going. That's the narrowest one I've ever seen. I mean, it don't cover half the width of Mobile County. It's just a little skinny strip that runs north and south. And just barely missed my house, but of course, that ain't gonna make me drop my guard there. But what you doing today?
Well, we got to go out here and run a little funeral here in about another hour. And, boy, it's just like I said, too. It's kind of like 3 Nice Road's dividing line, man. It's doesn't run into it again. But, yeah, got to go run a little funeral here in about an hour, so I'm out here doing that whether I want to or not.
Yeah, once you, I missed that a minute ago. You did say 3 knots, and for some reason or other I had dollars on my mind. Yeah, once you get down there around the other side of I-10 in the Tillman Corner Theodore area, it lightens up quite a bit, at least for now.
I got you. Yeah, I'm not going to go quite that far. I'm going over here to here at Schillingers and Highway 90 is where I'm fixing to jump out and grab a brown car.
Roger that. Well, this is all headed north, so it might lighten up on you. But then, of course, there'll be another one right behind it.
Oh, yeah. A lot of truth to that thing. Just hang around for a few minutes and it'll change.
Hey, did I hear Adam in here? I heard MIX in there. I thought there was somebody else besides him in here.
I'm still here. I thought I was going to get out, and I went up the door, and it just downpoured. K5MIX.
You probably heard Trevor in there a minute ago.
Yeah, Roger's on that. On Trevor. MIX, where I heard you say you was headed to the gym there. Where are you at in the county right now?
I'm at Airport and South University at Planet Fitness in the parking lot.
Yeah, it'll you're definitely under that heavy part of the shower there for sure. It'll be a little while before it clears up, but I couldn't give you a good estimate on time, maybe 20 minutes.
That's all right. I ain't got nothing planned today. I got to take the wife over there and get her license after she gets out of school today, but that's about all I got planned.
You like me, every day's Saturday except Sunday.
Well, I don't like that, though. I want to get back to work. I don't like this stuff doing nothing. I ain't a doing nothing type of person.
Well, I have a gold medal in it.
All right, it's calming down now. Catch you guys later, K. I'll be back in a couple hours. K5MIX.
All right, my friend. Take care of yourself. Be safe. Whiskey for Whiskey, Mike. Just for your information, there is a severe thunderstorm warning for a storm that is presently over Tillman's Corner headed northwest. keep your eye to the sky. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike.
W5TIN, tornado warning, W5TIN.
What area, Danny? KM4KLT?
They're presently talking about I-65 and I-10, but I don't see the signature on the radar yet. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike.
Oh, okay, Al. I didn't catch the voice. I was on D-Star. Okay, well, as long as it stays down there and not out here, you know, I think we're going to be a little safe, but you never can tell.
Yeah, that's why they paint these things with a paintbrush instead of a pencil, because you just don't ever know exactly what's going to happen sometimes. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike, standing by.
I'll come in there, so I'll duck out, and 61C's busy right now, but I was copying the mail. All right, 73, hasta Luigi. Stay safe out there. KM4, KLT.
Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike, standing by.
K4, KAG.
Where you at, KAG? Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike.
Northbound, 25.
Okay, I'm only getting about 30% of your transmission there. We got a tornado warning in Mobile County indicated by radar just east of I-65, headed northwest apparently. So anyway, look where you're driving. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike.
Oh, I got you that time. You had to get on top of this hill, man. I dropped down into a bottom. Over here in Florida, headed up to Birmingham.
So you headed to Birmingham?
Yeah, unfortunately. What were you saying about something coming out of the west? Or something? I don't know.
As National Weather Service put out a tornado warning for the Mobile area, central Mobile County. And I was just using my non-tactical skills as a non-weather forecaster, trying to ascertain where the possibility of the severity is actually at. And it appears to be just west of I-65 and north of I-10. Yep, you're obviously back down in a hole there, Jonathan. I'll be standing by. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike monitoring.
Let's try to see if N4RGJ.
W5TIN. Anybody out there got a copy? See anything?
KG42 portable.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Sitting on the couch, watching the weatherman go crazy. Calling, take shelter near Spring Hill, USA campus area. That's about that area.
I got you. Matter of fact, let me make a quick phone call. I'm out here trying to see if I can find anything. W5TIN. Be right back.
Marco, N4TAE.
KM4KLT, they're saying Spring Hill around Davidson High School and University of South Alabama is where the heavy part is.
And if any of you guys out there see anything that warrants reporting to the National Weather Service, I'm online with them at this time. So just forward me your storm reports and I'll send them in. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike.
W5TAN, I'm back. What's going on, Jonathan? You got a little static in there with you, but I got you.
Yeah, I'm in Bloomington, headed on 29 up to I-65 to be. Give me a weather report.
I'm looking at radar, and looks to be somewhere around close to the Spring Hill area at this moment. I can't get any confirmation of anything on the ground.
Oh, okay, roger that. Yeah, I know Causey is there. I think they're in the hallways, hunkered down.
Yeah, I'm on the way to a presentation for my daughter, but I'm also trying to see what I can find out on my way there. I'm wanting to get out there and chase it, but I got to be somewhere at 1 o'clock too.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I got a little further, or a little more that way, so I thought I would try and get back into the 015 and find out something.
Yeah, let me pull up radar at this red light and see what we got here.
Now, the north part of the broad area of circulation looks like it's approaching Highway 98, just west of Interstate 65, in between the University and Interstate 65.
Yeah, that's right around where my wife's at, and I've called her, and she don't seem to be worried, and I told her she needs to take cover just to be on the safe side, and she hung up on me and took another call.
Yeah, well, that's the way people treat hurricanes, too, you know. They don't think they're serious until they've been in one.
Yep. I don't know.
Yeah, Highway 98, House Ferry, Overlook, Forest Hill, that's about where the circulation is right now.
What direction?
Got a north-northwest, I would say, north-northwest.
Okay, roger that.
Yeah, it's fixing to go into 8 Mile near the Shelton Beach Road extension and Highway 98. And it's right now it's just a broad area of strong circulation that could spin up some tornadoes. And obviously, you know, that we don't have anything confirmed on the ground, but it's radar indicated. But it's obviously something to take serious note of.
Ouch! Some car just took out a fence and telephone pole. Ouch!
What caused that? And any idea?
I'm not sure. I just passed, and cop was there. I didn't see ambulance or anything else yet. It was on Theodore Dawes Road, about half a mile before it converts into Schillinger's.
Well, that's pretty close to where all this stuff just came through. So maybe they couldn't see where they was going from all the rain or hydroplaned or something. Who knows? Whiskey for Whiskey Mike.
Yeah, there's no telling. I was trying to get out early and go chase before I had to be at my daughter's presentation, which is, you know, away from the storm, and I just didn't have enough time to. You're on the NWS chat, right?
What was that last thing you said, Mike?
Said you're on you're in the NWS chat. Is that correct?
Affirmative.
Okay. I didn't know if I thought Joe told me you were. So, all right, cool. At least you'll know before anybody else.
I don't know about that now. If storm reports start coming in, you can see them, but a lot of times you get it at the same time on the weather radar, the weather radio, as you do on the chat room.
me and Joe was tracking big funnel a couple months ago that the radar didn't even see, and I was looking at it right in front of my eyes.
Now, something like that might come up in the chat room if you reported it to them. But I don't know. It's I'm glad we've got this tool in our toolbox. Fortunately, I think we've only used it once or twice to actually, give them some information from the field. But hey, it's a good thing.
Oh yeah, Joe reported it, and they were like, "Well, we don't see it on radar." And I'm like, "Well, here's you some pictures, buddy."
And they know Joe. They know what his background is. So he's, they would take more stock in what he said than maybe what I said.
Exactly. That's why I reported it to him, because I was mobile and he was at his desk. That's before he went on the road, though. That was kind of left up to us to watch the area while he's out.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing we can do because we're not forecasters, is just, let our ham radio buddies know when we see something and on the radar or hear something on the weather radio that they don't get maybe, and then report back to the National Weather Service what our ham radio buddies tell us they see in the field.
N4RGJ.
Hey, you came through that good that time, Jonathan. One quick note to the people out in the field. There's a increase in circulation near Highway 45 and Interstate 65, northwest of that intersection.
5 TAN via Echo. I was checking my Echo lead to make sure it was working correctly, so it is. All right, W5TIN monitoring. That's probably the Kachunker.
Well, yeah, you keep playing around. He'll get his just rewards.
Yep, that's exactly who it is. The good old Kachunker. Let me point it over towards that way and see if that's the one we think it is.
G5 Tango India November disconnected.
Yeah, he just don't know the stuff that N4R, whatever, I can't even say his name, Robert got planned for him. Robert's got some real nice equipment on them towers.
Y'all don't entertain that idiot. He'll go away after a while. KJ4IB.
Yeah, you're right. Shouldn't be talking about him.
I'm on 65 northbound, just past 45, and a little bit of rain. That's all right here. Doesn't look like a lot of wind or anything.
Yeah, it's a little bit north and west of that intersection. Let's see, let me get a marker on the radar and measure from the marker here. It's about 3 miles northwest of that intersection.
I'm coming up on, what is that? Oh, well, I'm in between the Chickasaw exit and the Saraland exit. I think that's 10 and 13. And, like I said, a little bit of rain. That's about it.
Now, let's headed toward the intersection of 158 and 45, that strong area of circulation. I'm not saying there's any tornado or anything like that, but it's just a strong area of circulation that the guys on TV can't quit talking about, so they obviously know more about this stuff than I do.
All right. Y'all be careful. We'll be here. KJ4IB. KN4KAD.
go ahead. KM4KLT.
I was just making sure I was still getting into the repeater. That's all.
Yeah, Roger. An update. They just said Mobile County is out of the out of danger. It's all moving north around Saraland. So Mobile's okay.
All right, good deal. Well, hopefully I'll stay forth of it on I-65. Marker 40. Oh, no, I'm way ahead. I'm about 72.
Kilo Mike 4, Kilo Lima Tango. I went outside a little while ago while y'all were talking, and I could hear the sirens going off. But they say that Mobile is all in the clear now. It's all north of us.
Well, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Fortunately, I haven't seen any reports of any damage yet, so maybe we got by with this one.
Kilo Juliet 4 Delta Papa X-ray disconnected. Deactivating Echo Link.
Well, that lost my train of thought.
It can, can't it?
Very quickly. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm sure you had that information. I just wanted to put it out that Mobile County is clear, and it's all north of us around Saraland, and especially around Saraland High School. And they're advising everybody to seek safe places. So it's up there around Cousin Brucey. So hope he's safe. KM4, KLT.
Yeah, it looks like it's about, I don't know. I hate guessing. I have to get my ruler out and measure it. Maybe about 5 miles west of interstate. No, that ain't the interstate. Or is it? Let me do something instead of guessing.
Okay, he stays on Celeste Road, and it's heading that way, and it's, pretty red. If you're watching Fox 10 on Facebook, it looks like they're going to have some bad weather out there. Just west of I-65.
KG482.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just east of I-65, and there's not a bit of wind or anything. It's completely still here. No rain, no wind. I hear a little thunder, but other than that, it's nothing, no sign of a tornado or anything like this. I'm about where the Satsuma High School is.
Yeah, Roger on that. It looks like the rain is almost like I-65 is working like a border, a wall. Everything seems to be west of there. It's quite interesting at the moment. But there's more on the way, but right now you are right. You should be fairly good in the clear there. And so far we don't have any reports of tornadoes on the ground. But they just been watching some strong circulation up in the sky that's headed north of what we call Industrial Highway 158 and west of Saraland, headed up towards Chunchula area. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike.
Yeah, thanks for the report. It surprises me how quick they pulled the trigger on a tornado warning. I lived up north for many years, and if they would call a tornado warning every time they see something on the radar, you would be on a constant tornado warning up there. You had to physically, or somebody physically had to see a tornado before they issued a warning. If not, it was only a watch.
Yeah, well, they have now a couple of different indications. One is they say radar indicated. That's what this one was. It was just radar indicated. But if one of the guys out in the field would have seen something and reported it back, they actually upgrade the warning to indicate that it has actually been physically seen. So, one, a tornado watch, means to watch out. A warning used to mean that there was one on the ground, but now it just means there's one in the indicated on the radar is the first level, and then the next level is if they actually confirm it.
I just hope everybody knows that, because, somebody with a cell phone sees tornado warning in my area, he's probably going to panic. He doesn't know the difference between a radar-indicated one or an actual one. But anyway, we'll see what happens. KG-482 standing by.
Roger, roger. I appreciate you coming in. Jump in anytime. Whiskey 4, Whiskey, Mike, monitoring.
KJ4TVX. Mike, it's coming down pretty good up here in Chatham, buddy.
Yes, sir. It was storming like a big dog down here. The church where I was at doing a funeral, the water was coming off the roof almost horizontal. It was pouring.
Yeah, it's been coming down all morning, not real bad, but here in the past hour it has really stepped it up. I don't know how much we've gotten in the past hour, but it's quite a bit.
Connected KN4RGJ.
I hear you, buddy. Well, if it's coming to you, and if it's anything like we had down here, you better hold on, because you can get your scuba suit out, because it was pouring down here, and like I said, the tornado sirens are going off all over the place over here. But anyway, let me catch a phone call right quick, and I'll be right back. K4MR.
KJ4TVX.
Station in Chatham, you aware of the tornado warning radar indicated headed your way? Whiskey 4 Whiskey, Mike.
Yeah, my phone's been going off for the past few minutes, every few minutes. I've been watching the radar and all that stuff. It's actually probably the calm before the storm. It's quieting down a little bit outside right this minute.
Yeah, I think the area that they're concentrating on is in between McIntosh and Vinegar Bend right now, so it's still a good way south of you.
Yeah, it just coming into the county, so to speak. But yeah, maybe it'll go around us. But said it's right now. I don't even hear the rain hitting the roof that fast.
Yeah, I hadn't heard it on my weather radio yet. Oh, I see why. They just issued a tornado warning for a thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. Was located 6 miles west of Calvert, 9 miles northeast of Centinel, moving north at 35 miles per hour.
Yeah, Roger, just that quick. I can hear it outside again. Getting another wave of it. Let's pull up the radar and have a look.
Roger that. Any other stations want to jump in here? Go right ahead. Whiskey 4 Whiskey, Mike.
KN4KAG, Echo Link.
W5TAM Mobile.
Hey man, what's happening? How is the weather?
I just got back in the car from my daughter's little certificate award ceremony. I haven't had a chance to look yet. I just heard that something's going on up in the Chatham area, so I can't confirm or deny that there's not a tornado on the ground up that way.
Okay, yeah, I heard them talking about some weather, but I wasn't sure. I was just seeing what was happening in Mobile. Trying to keep an eye on all that since I'm out of town and the wife and kids are there.
I'm reading now. I'm looking at the top. Give me a second.
Well, I can tell you from what I'm seeing, there's a really strong signature just west of McIntosh.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just seeing on the radar scope.
It's a stronger signature than what we had on that earlier rotation. A lot stronger signature.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the velocity, relative velocity, and, man, it's, if there's not one on the ground, it's really close. If I had GR2 analyst with me, I could, look at the, height of the storm and see, how high and how low that signature is, but I don't have it with me.
Well, you don't carry a laptop around in your back pocket?
I normally carry around one, but I don't have it with me today. The only one I got with me is my MacBook, and I haven't seen if they have GR2 for Mac yet.
Yeah, I don't know if they got it for that or not. Where are you at there, Brother Johnson?
I am at mile marker 151. Lettahatchee, Davenport, northbound, I-65.
Roger on Lettahatchee. I've seen that name quite a few times in my travels.
Yeah, I've seen it oh too well. I know the stretch of highway very well. It hadn't changed.
And just for everybody's general information, the strong signature that I'm referring to is 4 1/3 nautical miles west of McIntosh. And it looks pretty ominous on this computer software, but I'm not a licensed forecaster. But I would be worried. I'd be in my shelter if I was in that area, I guarantee you.
I agree with you, sir. I sure do. That signature on the velocity is really, I mean, it's, like I said, if there's not one on the ground, it's really close. And I'm not a licensed forecaster. I'm in training, but I'm not a licensed forecaster.
What'd you say about being in training?
I'm in training, but I'm not a licensed forecaster. I don't like too much more. I'll be certified storm spotter, but and then Joe's sending me through some classes for NWS.
Roger's on that. Well, anyhow, it is. Fortunately, it looks like it's in kind of a rural area, so sparsely. Well, I don't know. There's one little community right there northeast of it that's a little bit more populated, but still don't want to see anybody get hurt. So
I agree with you. You know, at least it's in a less populated area. Of course, I'd rather not be anywhere, but hopefully they're getting their sirens and they're taking shelter, because I would, most certainly.
Yeah, the only thing I wish this GR2 analyst had was a little bit better when it comes to street names and such. You know, you can pick out, it'll identify things like 43, you know, and stuff like that, and some of the major communities, but when you zoom in on it, you can't name them lesser side streets.
Yeah, I've also, sometimes I'll run GR2 analyst and GR3 side by side. Seems like GR3 has a little bit better maps on it, because, you know, it's kind of more made for the residential instead of the commercial side of it, like GR2.
Well, I just did what Joe told me to do. He told me to download the GR2 analyst. I didn't know that we could use GR3, and I have enough trouble using GR2.
Yeah, GR3 is nowhere near as sophisticated as GR2, and they've updated quite a bit on it. I've got some information. I'll see if make sure I can share it, but I've got some Allison House feeds for GR3 as well. Bring your DMR with you.
Does a bear go in the woods?
Affirmative.
And for your information, the main rotation center of concern is about 7 nautical miles southwest of Waggerville. 7 nautical miles southwest of Waggerville. So y'all watch out up there in Washington County. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike.
KJ4TVX, K4MR.
KJ4TVX, what's going on?
You copying all this traffic?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm right here in the heart of Chatham. It's still pretty quiet here. I've been watching the radar, though.
All right, I was going to say they're doing a good job of kind of keeping a watch on you guys up there. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, Roger, that's right. I think it's going to go around Chatham to some of the other communities, though. Got to go somewhere, though.
I got you. All right, I'm going to stand by. I just want to make sure that you guys are listening, just concerned about you. But anyway, appreciate you and appreciate Alan and everybody else jumping in there, giving that, Michael, everybody giving that information. K4MR, be clear and listening.
N4KAG disconnected.
Good afternoon, guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it, but I can hear you loud and clear in Gulf Shores, Alabama. 7-3 from KM4 AEC Mobile.
Loud and clear from Gulf Shores. Center of rotation is 9.8 nautical miles southeast of Chatham. Just for your information up there, Whiskey 4, Whiskey Mike Mike.
Yeah, roger that. Appreciate it. Good evening, Steve. Hello, Terry, Alan, Mike, everybody else. Yeah, y'all stay safe up there. We were watching it last night, and then I was fishing and watching it earlier, and it looked like it kind of come through Theodore and kind of bounced over Mobile and headed up around our way and Fairland and Turnerville area, and then up kind of out southwest of y'all. So hopefully it'll move on out.
Yeah, they've issued another tornado warning, radar indicated, on this same system. So they're extending it on up. So they're expecting this thing to hold together, I guess.
I think it's pretty funny that we said a minute ago we get more bad weather coming in. Oh my God, it rained at the airport at McGregor. K4MR.
And Mike, what'd you say about airport McGregor?
The rain's beating the roof off the top of my truck.
W4TVL is doing the same thing at Bay Bridge. Over.
I bet you're not driving that motorcycle.
No, sir, but I'm going to tag office to get a vanity plate for it with my call sign.
I tell you what, I told Hodge one time it was raining and beat the band about like it is right now. I told her, I said, let's go for a ride on the Harley. And she said, I'll get the helmets. I said, you gotta be joking. She's ready to go.
You got one of a kind right there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, she gets a little crazy every now and then. That was one of them.
I rode yesterday in the 50-degree weather. I got the warm clothes, but I don't like wet.
Yeah, I remember when I was a motor cop, we used to have some really nice rain jackets, and I'd put them on and be all cinched up in it and everything, and you could just feel that water run down your back, down in your pants, and you're like, man, if it wasn't exactly like the warm and fuzzy, you know what I mean?
Hey, roger that. No, I don't like doing rain. Only when I'm caught in it.
I went to a helicopter convention or something other like that. Something to do with helicopters up in Birmingham. Rode to Harley up there, drove all the way back. I stayed up there for a day or two. Had a good time and came all the way back. I got to House Ferry and Schillinger's, and the bottom fell out, and I got soaked between House Ferry and Schillinger's and my house.
That's the rain right there.
Yes, sir, buddy. It was a rain. I was up there trying to hug that, had boots on and trying to hug the windshield and everything, and I got home and I could pour water out of my boots. I was so wet.
I got caught one time in Stockton, and I rode from Stockton all the way to Howell Ferry in the pouring rain. I didn't know a leather jacket could get wringing wet till that day.
Well, I tell you, the weather's really still looking nasty. And the way I look at it is, if it gets really bad, I'm right here at Hillcrest Airport. I'm going to head on over to Alan's house. He's got a tornado shelter. We'll all just meet up over there. That ought to be really cozy. Get about 20 of us packed up in there.
Carla saw a tornado warning today on her phone. She went and hid at Dairy Queen.
Yes, sir, buddy. I mean, I've been hearing the sirens go off over there in Theodore. And like you said, they've been going off on my phone and everything else. So I've been keeping my eyes open. I still am.
I'm getting over here in this crazy 8-mile traffic, so I'm just going to ease back and listen for a while. W4TVL 73, Mike.
All right, buddy, back at you. Yeah, these are the kind of clouds I think that you need to just kind of keep an eye on. Something that'll just pop up out of nowhere, maybe. I don't know, but anyway. All right, take care, my friend. See you in a little bit. W4TVL. Enjoy the ride. K4MR.
N4RGJ.
N4RGJ. KF5. TJL.
N4RGJ. Just wondering if anybody's by the radar. We're out here, Georgetown, Wilmer, and we see some very low clouds with some circulation. Just wondering if anybody's got heading on a radar screen.
Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike is.
Me, so I'll stand to the side and see if anybody else is out there that might be looking at it. KF5, JO.
Now Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike is by the radar, Robert.
Hey, Jack Hamilton and Georgetown, Wilmer. Just to the north of that, there's some very low clouds. Looks like some circulation. Just checking. We just came through there pretty fast, so we're right under it.
Okay, is that north of 98 or south of 98?
South of 98, north of Jack Hamilton. No, I'm sorry, we're north of 98.
Hamilton? I'm not sure where that one's at. I have to look it up real quick. But is that out by Big Creek Lake?
Negative. We're north of that. We're pretty ways north. We're north of 98 too. My apologies. We're headed towards it now.
Okay. Yeah. There's several good storms out there that need, an eye kept on. That's got some good winds in them, but at the time, there's nothing that the National Weather Service is alerting on as far as a tornado warning or anything of that nature yet. At least not in the Mobile, Washington area.
Roger. Okay. Well, thank you. I'll step aside. We're just passing through from radio tower site to tower site, and we saw some pretty sketchy stuff. We were thinking about turning around, but just went quickly through it. So anyway, all right. Thank you. N4RGJ.
And one more thing is, these things are coming in waves. I mean, they're like every couple of miles there's a new wave, so you'll get hit by a squall line, and then you'll get some light weather for a little while, another squall line, etc. So it's been hopping pretty good. We still got some tornado warnings going on over Mississippi at this time, and had some over here in Alabama earlier, but not at the time there. So drive careful, and if you got any more questions, holler at me. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike.
Yes, sir. Thank you. N4RGJ clear.
WX4 MOB.
Hello, Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike.
Bravo Echo November. I see what you're looking at on the other side of the line, the Alabama-Mississippi line, just to the northwest of Mobile County. And there's two really big tornado warning areas. But in Mobile County, it's just rain. Since this thing started, I got 3 inches of rain.
I think you got me beat. I got to get in a position where I can see my rain gauge, but I think I've had about 2 inches. I don't think it's overflowed yet. Yeah, I'm about right about 2 inches for me. I'm 2 miles, almost 2 miles southwest of the National Weather Service at the airport.
Okay. I'm in Sims. I'm about exactly 5 miles north of the National Weather Service office, and to the north. And that's it's coming through. It's coming between us.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just like waves on the beach coming through now. I kept thinking it was going to line up like feeder bands, but it's like feeder bands going sideways.
Yeah, coming in waves. That's right. Better that than training. I'm showing a big storm in the west corner of Mobile County and the southwest counties in Mississippi. They've dropped. Let me see. It looks like it's about ready to drop the one in Mississippi and pick up the one in Mobile County. I tell you what, I slept like a baby last night. I didn't get up to 3 o'clock. All this raining is doing a good job for me.
Yeah, well, there is no doubt. It can make for good sleeping weather. As long as you ain't got no reason to panic about it, Right now, I don't know if I could sleep, I'd have to sleep with one eye open. That tornado warning over in Greene County at present is going to remain in effect until 4:15 unless they change their minds.
Yeah, they had 2 different ones, and now it's dropped down to one small one. And but like I say, I see something coming. They just re-up. It's north of Mobile County, just Citronelle and above that.
Yeah, and more to come. It just keeps on coming. Got another one down there by Interstate 10 approaching my house. I'm probably going to get a little more. I might make it up and get as much rain as you did.
Well, I tell you what, tomorrow's going to be more than today. I think for a 4-hour period, it's going to be 90%. And it's not going to stop when that starts back up. It's not going to stop until Monday night or Tuesday night. No. 1 p.m., 1 a.m., I'll get it right in a minute. And but you need to empty your gauge because it's we're liable to get more this next time than we did this time.
N4RGJ, reference that system you're talking about, Citronelle area, North Mobile County, Washington County line. That was what we just drove through, and it looked awful with some very low clouds with low circulation.
Well, it's just one color less than tornado weather up there. But, yeah, it's headed that way. It's headed more north now than it was west.
Yeah, roger that. Just reporting that's what we drove under, and it looked really bad. So hopefully it doesn't go the rest of the way and touch down, because there's a bunch of, rural, housing and farms and stuff out there for sure.
Yeah. We had a tower up out there, and I think it was AT&T tower, and that sucker had a nice little building that went with it. I think the walls were like 18 inches thick, concrete.
Yeah, roger that. That's the way we build our tower sites for 911. Our buildings are double cinder block poured through concrete with rebar on each side of it, so it's 2 rebar strands per cinder block, so it's very sturdy. Built to withstand just about whatever, just like those buildings are.
Now the weather radio's going off.
Yeah, I'm showing a flash flood warning. The north end of Washington County, or the county above that, Choctaw.
Hey guys, we just got a warning, tornado warning till 5 p.m. in Mobile.
Well, they didn't put it on the map yet. I think they re-up like once every 12 minutes.
Take shelter now.
Well, me and my wife made some end-of-life decisions that we're going to stay here no matter what.
The lights is flickering at my house. I'm going to the shelter.
You got a hole in the ground?
Anybody know where it is?
No, do not. I just got a warning on my phone. Says take shelter immediately.
Well, I got nowhere to go. I'm sitting here at the tower site. The tower site entrance. Hopefully it's not this way. I don't see anything around me.
Well, you can climb up on top of the tower and watch as it goes by.
You can wave at it.
Heck, I can't even get to it. I'm waiting on Robert to unlock the gate. I don't know, man. I can't hear nothing. I don't see nothing. I don't know where it is. KN4LTR. Hey, Adam, we got delayed, but we're still coming to you, N4RGJ. Oh, man, it's all good. Just making sure I ain't got no tornadoes about to pop down on me. Well, I was going to say, if you can get to the tower shelter, it's safer than a bunker. However, you don't have a key, I guess. Yeah, some knucklehead keeps these gates locked. Yeah, I'll text you the codes to the gates, but you still don't have a key to get in the actual building. It's not going to help you too much. Well, I'm here waiting. I'm looking out for tornadoes. We'll see y'all in a few. KN4LTR. All right, man. N4RGJ.
WX4MOB. Yeah, the bad storm, tornado-looking thing, it's coming over on TV now. They're a little bit late.
Activating Echo Link. Connected. Kilo 4 Hotel Delta Whiskey. Kilo 4 Hotel Delta Whiskey disconnected. Deactivating Echo Link.
W5TIN.
Hey, man, what's up?
Just checking on people and seeing where they're all at and make sure everybody's safe.
Well, I am at the tower site. Everything looks calm up here. Not really raining. Not sure where everybody else is, but I've heard there's some squall lines coming through, and it's supposed to get nasty. My phone went off like there's some sort of tornado warning happening, but I'm not really sure for which part of the county. I'm just kind of sitting here at the entrance. Oh, hey, I went by Meat Boss today, man. That was some good barbecue.
No, this storm is just passing the radar site, so it's real close to the radar site.
I'm in my shelter. It was supposedly on the ground, airport snow, moving north.
It's on the ground. That's what I'm saying. It was so close to the radar, I can't see it.
W4TVL.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, it's supposed to be heading this way to Sam's. I'm watching for it. Hey, what happened to the repeaters? We were linked to the 745 the other day. Is it not going to be that way?
No, it's not going to be. That got done, and it shouldn't have got done.
I kind of liked it.
Well, it doesn't make much sense to tie two repeaters. This repeater's coverage is bigger than the 745. You don't gain anything by linking them, and so you're tying up two frequencies with the same traffic.
I can understand that. W4. Yeah.
Yeah, when it got linked, of course, I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear people because the echo link was in my backyard. So when people were talking back and forth, I couldn't hardly hear them. Because it was just dead air to me when it got linked. And yeah, all right. I was happy when it came on the link. I could actually hear people again. Robert, are you heading to the burn site too?
Yeah, that's where I'm headed. N4RGJ.
Has that been confirmed on the ground out towards that way?
Yeah, we're hearing it on P25. Stand by. Let me get this other radio.
P5TIN.
Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike. That's about 1 mile west of my house. When the warning come out and the lights started flickering at my house, I went into my tornado shelter, but it looks like it's all past now, so I think I'll migrate back into the main house.
Does anybody know how fast it's moving?
Headed north at 35 miles an hour. North at 35 miles an hour. Over.
Good copy.
Weather is all clear here at the tower site. It's just kind of quiet. No rain. KN4LTR.
Anybody got any reports? It's still on the ground, supposedly.
The only one I heard was from you, but I am hearing some sirens.
I'm headed straight for it. You see the cloud right now. Hey, Robert, KG42. Hey, guys, let me concentrate. Ziegler and Tanner Williams right here by the airport. Right here to the west. Looks like I think I might be able to see it through the tree line.
Connected KN4CCW.
Eliza Jordan and Tanner Williams on the ground. N4RGJ.
Okay, you say you actually see the funnel cloud on the ground? N4RGJ, Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike.
I'm here, guys. I'm just trying to get away from this thing.
All right, well, if you be safe, but if you get a chance to give me a location on where it's touched down at. National Weather Service is saying that it'll be near Sims Elementary School in 5 minutes. Millertown in 12, Georgetown in 21.
K4MR, I'm in the area.
Yeah, and I mistakenly said National Weather Service. It's actually the TV meteorologist on WKRG using his computer to calculate the travel time.
KN4CCW disconnected.
W5TIN mobile. Anybody got any further on it? House ferry and snow.
Connected KN4CCW.
Well, best I can tell, Mike, it's kind of sketchy, but it looks like it's immediately immediately east of Big Creek Lake, still headed north, going to be crossing 98 between Sims and Wilmer, and that's what the general circulation looks like. I heard Joe's call sign on the Echo link. Let's give him a minute to key up. It's hard to do from the Echo link. Go ahead, Joe. Pick it up. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike.
To the weather situation. I went ahead. NWS is aware this thing is on the ground. Let me get some specs on it. I'll get back to you shortly. King for
B5TIN. I'm en route.
KJ4IIB. Hey, the people out in the Sims and out towards Tanner Williams got a tornado touchdown.
Homer, we're working on a crossroad right now. Again, it is confirmed on the ground. Anybody in the path of this storm between Sims and Wilmer needs to take cover now. Its current location is north-northwest of the airport, moving north.
Looks like I got rotation up here on Snow Road towards 98.
That's just about what the radio said, Mike. The operator just said.
Wind speed about 35 miles an hour in Sims.
Yeah, Mike, I think the main circulation is going to be southwest of that intersection you just described, so keep a lookout to the west and south of Snow Road and 98.
All right, I'm pretty sure this thing's up here in front of me. I'm videoing some stuff now about it. I do see circulation for sure. It is in front of me. I do see it. I'm videoing it now. It's on Snow Road, right near 98.
I can confirm that is the cell you're looking at, Mike. It is moving north. Try to stay behind.
That's what I'm trying to do now.
I am behind Mike, or behind the storm rather, approaching that way, W5TIN.
The winds are getting really strong over this way.
Area Sims, you need to take cover. It is passing right by you.
It is right in front of me, and I am looking at it.
Well, come home. Don't stay and look at it. I'm scared. K4ZJ said that.
Stand by, Jer, because I am looking at it. It is right in front of me.
That don't mean it's headed towards him. Somebody's broadcasting live at Snow and Dawes. Alex Calendar on Alex Calendar on WKRG TV5.
Mike, are you over here on Snow?
N4RGJ, I'm back. I had to evacuate some family from the Wolf Road area, but everything's 10-4 there now. Adam, Jesse's headed towards you.
Roger, KN4LTR.
Mike, you still safe over there? I'm safe, but I'm looking at it. I am looking at it, buddy. It is a definite rotation, and it's on the ground. I am looking at it. It's right here in front, over here on Snow Road near MGM School, and I am looking at it, videoing it as we speak.
KF5TJO, can you tell me what direction it's headed? I'm mobile.
It is in the area of Snow Road and Highway 98, Moffett Road. I am looking at it.
Any idea what direction it's headed? KF5TJO.
North.
It is heading north.
I copy north. Thank you very much. I'm mobile. I'm trying to make sure I don't drive right into it.
Headed north at 35 miles an hour.
Copy that. Thank you, sir. KF5TJO monitoring.
Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike.
B5TIN, the CVS in CM seems to be having some circulation there as well, being confirmed.
might want to go over towards 158, maybe. I mean, it still looks like I'm losing sight of it here at Moffett and Snow. It's traveling fast. We have power out in the area, and let's see here. I'm looking. I don't know if this is some old debris or some stuff that's been knocked down. I'll have to look in just a second and let you know.
N4RGJ.
Go ahead, GXM.
Hey, I'm headed over towards 98 right now from Dolphins. If I see anything, I'll give y'all a heads up.
Roger, Roger. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike. Appears like the circulation is on the radar. Looks like exactly where Mike said it was at, and gradually moving off to the north side of 98.
It's picked up something and thrown over the power lines over here. It probably shorted them out. I'll get back and give I'm trying to ride down a dirt road and get back over where I can see it again. It appears to still be going northbound, but I think if anybody's on 158 over that way, maybe could get back over to it, because I think I'm running out of road here.
Mike, are you north of I guess it's airport?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm over here near Snow Road and Moffett. There's a dirt road right across the street that goes from Snow Road across Moffett, and I'm going down this dirt road here, but I think I'm gonna have to turn around and go back out. Maybe a dead end, but that's the general direction over there around 158. Probably you can get back over that way to see it if it hasn't dissipated.
W4TVL with traffic.
Go ahead with your traffic.
It's coming by my house right now, John Paul and Lot Road. Transformers are popping. I can see it in the air.
Okay, you see a funnel cloud in the air. Is it touching the ground, or is it just still up in the air?
N4KAG.
There's two of them. One's in the air, and it looks like the second one is coming to the ground.
Okay, give me your geographic location again.
It's getting bigger. It's 9561 John Paul Road. It's passing right in front of me.
Roger, Roger. 9561 John Paul Road. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike.
The general area that's in, by the way.
That'll be Lot Road, the 10-mile marker.
That'll be 5TIN. Thank you.
Is that considered Sims or Wilmer?
This is Sims.
Roger.
And just like that, it went past. W4TVL.
Is it northbound?
No, it's more like east. I'm facing north, and it's going from left to right. I would say northeast.
K4MR, how are you doing out there?
I'm okay. I'm fixing to take a picture of a building over here was destroyed. I think it's from the storm, pretty sure.
Mike, I know you came through Cylinders and Moffett. How's that area looking?
No, I was at Snow Road in Moffett. Probably it's got way to the north of me. It's over there by Randy's house now.
Trying to make it up towards Lot Road.
I'm at 158 in Schillinger's correction lot. Don't see anything this way.
Okay, the National Weather Service is saying that an extremely dangerous tornado was located 4 miles east of Wilmer, or 13 miles west of Saraland, moving north at 35 miles per hour.
KN4KAG disconnected.
B5TIN. We see anything else out there?
And National Weather Service is saying that there's a possible tornado with a storm that is southwest of Chatham, moving north-northeast. southwest of Chatham, moving north-northeast, possible tornado. And the tornado in Sims has been confirmed to be a multi-vortex tornado.
That explains that.
Okay, need a quick station. We've got a new cell developing around Grand Bay at this time, just crossing I-10, moving along the state line to the north. No warning yet. Possible rotation forming as we speak. Confirmed tornado on the ground. West-southwest of Chinchula, almost halfway between Chinchula and Wilmer. This storm is still going strong. As Alan just confirmed, we got a strong circulation in Chatham. The Chatham cell will be rain-wrapped, so do not wait for visual. We've got another cell that is now rotating south of Waynesboro on our Mississippi side of the line. So all stations, be aware that these cells are out there. It is not a good situation. KN4RGJ.
I was just heading back towards the Theodore Grand Bay area. I will see what I can see that way.
K4MR, check in. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike.
I'll call him, W5TIN.
Yeah, I was about to say, somebody call me for RGJ. I'm out here northbound Snow here, past Howell's Ferry. No visuals of anything, headed towards the Wilmer site.
Hey, Robert, Lot and Joe Ching, they got one calling in. He's been hit by flying debris at the trailer park there. Evidently, it come across the road there at Lot and Joe Ching.
Roger that. What is that, fire alarm talk path, or is that coming across Mobile County SO?
No, SO dispatch.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, I'm wide scanning all channels, but it's so busy, I'm only getting parts.
W5TIN, contact.
Go ahead, Mike.
Mike is safe. He's at a homeowner's house that was, I guess had some damage, that he's trying to make sure everything's okay.
Roger on that. Appreciate that information. And right now it looks like the center of the rotation is about 7 miles north of Sims.
I got you. What about any information on the Dolls, Grand Bay cell?
Well, like Joe said, it hasn't been warned yet, but it is a strong wave or squall line. It looks like it will be closer to the Mississippi line when it gets parallel to the airport. There's something coming across the radio now.
Got a couple of storm trackers in front of me out here towards the Grand Bay one.
They're just extending the tornado warning further north and until 5:30 p.m.
Up North Mobile County.
Yeah, this is K4MR. There was a greenhouse blown over here, and then a man's shed was blown in over there. Just got through talking to him. He said he watched it come over. There's also a big piece of plastic that I'm going to take a picture of. It's over the power lines. Power company's en route, K4MR.
QSL, Mike, that house, could you get me an address or two streets, cross streets over?
Stand by just a second, I'll get it for you. 4770 Crawford Lane East. 4770 Crawford Lane East.
4770 Crawford Lane East.
QSL.
Roger, Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike. And Mike, just generally, what would you say how badly his house got damaged?
It's not the house. It's a storage type shed and a greenhouse. Both of them totaled.
Roger. Okay, not the house, but some of his outbuildings. Okay, 10-4. Listen to me. Okay, doke. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike.
Also, we've got some nurseries down here that the whole tops are gone off of them. I'm gonna take some videos and some pictures.
Roger that.
The name of the nursery is Gary Howell Nursery. Gary Howell Nursery.
W5TIN, they're saying that storm up towards Chatham, that tornado is officially rain wrapped, that you can't see it. So everybody be safe.
KJ4IB. Hey, did you need this address of this other one on Lot Road? Whiskey Mike, KJ4IB.
Got blowed away yet?
No, I know, but there's a couple places out here that did.
It's been on the TV constant for the last 3 hours or so, and I just came in outside, beat the rain. My wife said, yeah, there was a convenience store blew away over there somewhere.
The only reports I've got is trees and minor damage, and there's one on Lot Road. Operator said significant structural damage, but only minor injuries to the resident.
Yeah, all that stuff going on in West Mobile and stuff, I've been looking for you on TV. KB4PQF.
KJ4IB. No, I stay away from the cameras if I can.
You know, cameras put 20 pounds on you, and you're big enough already.
You're so true.
Oh, are you over there in it? Did they send you over there to check it?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out here. They've got a bunch of power lines down on Moffett Road, tree branches and stuff like that.
N4RGJ, I think Joe's trying to put out an update, but he can't. Key up on Echo Link.
Go ahead, Joe. KJ4IB.
Yeah, I'm trying to get details on the damage report there. You said there was substantial structural damage and injuries. I was trying to get the address.
7099 Lot Road. 7099 Lot Road. It's a trailer park there, per the operator. Significant structural damage in trailer park, but only minor injuries so far.
Roger that. Got the report in. Thank you.
This storm out on Jeff Hamilton is looking pretty impressive, by the way, guys. Just I'll let you guys know, W5TIN.
Yeah, there's that second cell that was in Grand Bay. It's moving right up the state line right now, directly west of Tillman's Corner. It's going to be mostly sparsely populated area, but do be aware it's out there. If you see anything, let us know.
I'm right here in it on the state line, by the way, just trying to see if I see anything.
Traffic. Got another tornado warning located 4 miles east of Chickasaw. 4 miles east of Chickasaw, moving north at 35. North at 35. This just started raining a little bit in Baldwin County, KB4PQF. In reference to the tornado that went through a minute ago, they're saying that it is still on the ground north of Lot Road, moving towards Highway 45. Multi-vortex tornado, and they've also just issued another tornado warning 6 miles northeast of Deer Park, or 12 miles north of Centronale, moving north at 35. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike.
Mike, they got some trees down at Stone and McCrary. Fire started from a tree falling across the line, and several other roads blocked on this side of town. The Sims area.
Hey, Tommy, where are you? N4RGJ.
I'm at 158 and Schillinger's, here at the new 98 Express.
Okay, roger that. I'm not far from you at the Wilmer site.
You know, trailer parks are a magnet for tornadoes.
They are. Hey, Mike, that one you said was east of Chickasaw. I can see it from 158. It's in between Saraland and Chickasaw. Looks like it might be over towards the river, maybe in that swamp area.
QSL, Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike. I would guess that rotation over there is about 6 or 7 miles north of the causeway.
That's just about where it is, too. It looks like it might be right there in the delta.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, too, on the computer.
Well, it's visible from 158 and Highway 45.
We presently have a total of 5 tornado warnings active in Alabama at this time. Eugene, can you see a tornado?
Yeah, it's on the ground. I mean, it ain't well defined, but you can tell what it is.
Anybody got a location on the tornado on the ground N4RGJ?
Hey, Robert, we were talking about the one over in the Delta, if that's the one you're talking about. It's in the Mobile River Delta.
Roger, thanks.
There is one confirmed up near Gulf Crest, just south of Centronelle. I'd say about 5 miles south of Centronelle, headed north at 35 miles an hour. Won't be long, it'll be in Centronelle. It's running almost it's running parallel to Highway 45 and is almost on 45. It's just barely to the west of 45 proper.
Hey, Gene, have you got your dash cam on?
Hey, Ben, I'm sorry I missed that. I was listening to the other one. Say that again, please.
Have you got your dash cam on?
No, I don't have one, Ben.
It may be a state trooper then. He's riding around. He's got dash cam looking at everything. It's interesting. That's Fox 10. WX4MOB, now we got 6 separate tornado watch areas.
Radar indicated tornado 9 miles south of Chatham. 9 miles south of Chatham, moving north at 35. That would put it over Tibby. T-I-B-B-I-E, Tibby. Tibby south of Butler. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike. 3 minutes ago, the National Weather Service confirmed the tornado approaching Centronelle is still on the ground. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike.
I'm going over to 6 meters. I'm going to see if they knock out my 6-meter repeater in Centronelle.
I've seen training thunderstorms before, but this first time I've seen training tornadoes. Seem like they all following the same line.
N4RGJ, I'm on Wilmer Road and private road, TG Drive. I'm coming up on another road here. Extreme wind, extreme rain. Let's see, this is Wilmer and Driscoll Loop. And wind's going in all kinds of different directions. No visuals on anything.
Roger on that. Roger, there's a storm at 98 and the Mississippi State line. You could be getting a lot of influence from that. Plus there's one down around Big Creek Lake.
Roger, I'm just to the west of the end of Big Creek Lake up here.
Alan, did you get all them videos and everything I sent you?
Yes, I did, Mike. I sure did, man. That was some good photography. We're going to have to turn you into an official storm chaser and get you a online web account so you can start making some money.
Hey, Mike, real quick, if you get a chance, send me some of that stuff so I can send it in for official record, N4RGJ.
I'll shoot it to you in just a second.
If you're west of Big Creek Lake and traveling west, you need to turn back east towards the lake. There's a cell out there with a vortex signature. We have no warning on it yet and no confirmation, but there could be something in that mess. So just be aware.
Yeah, I'm going through it right now. I see some low clouds circulating Wilmer Road. Hang on, I'm increasing the speed to get away from this. N4RGJ. Hey, Joe, it's definitely turning over here. I don't see it on the ground. I see some low clouds on the other end of these trees here. I'm getting close to Tanner Williams on Wilmer Road.
NWS is saying that the tornado is over Central Nell at this time, headed north at 30 miles an hour.
Somebody get a checkup on Bobby, N4RGJ.
N4RGJ, I'm here. I see what Joe's talking about. It's swirling and pretty low. I'm on Grand Bay Wilmer Road South now, just around Big Creek Lake. Just trying to get out of the way of this thing. Thanks for the check.
Yep, N4RGJ.
There's supposed to be a lot of damage at Johnson and McFarland. Also.
Yeah, roger that. That's my neighborhood. Supposedly Jesse was already able to get down there, and the tornado passed within like 400 feet of my house. My house is there, but there's a bunch of damage.
Yeah, they're supposed to be sending units over there now to check and knock and talks and assess the damage.
Hey, roger that. I'm headed to the Seven Hills site now, which is just down from there.
Alright, be careful, KJ4 over.
Hey, Gene, WB4QBD.
Hey, Mr. Charles.
N4RGJ, you ought to have a video and about 5 pictures, maybe. 10-4, thank you, sir. N4RGJ.
K4MR, W4TBL. If you get a chance, send me a video.
Yeah, right. Send us all a video. KN4LTR.
Post it on Facebook, Mike.
All right, will do.
Okay, Randy.
K5, MIX Mobile.
All right, Robert, the cell that was just west of Big Creek Lake has been warned. It is moving north, get direction here, northeast, directly toward Wilmer from the state line west of Big Creek Lake. KN4, CC.
Thanks, Joe. N4RGJ. I'm well south of it now. I'm trying to get to the Seven Hills Tower.
Thank you, Joe. WB4QBD, monitor.
WX4 MOB, I just emptied my rain gauge, 3 inches.
Roger that. Alan, you still out?
Roger. Yeah, I'm still here. Go ahead.
Keeping it coordinated with NWS, and I'm going to have to drop back into standby here, but I'll still be monitoring. KN4, CCW.
Yeah. That's like you when things get tough. You going to run off and leave us here by ourselves?
Supposed to have sunny weather for 5 weeks. What happened?
You know, it's them weather boys again. All right. We appreciate you. W5TIN, N4RGJ.
Go ahead, sir.
Where does that go through by your area? I'm trying to get over there now. That's where my sister-in-law lives, because we can't get a hold of her mother, so I'm heading that way now. Did it go kind of northwest, like straight up in front of your house?
Yeah, sort of. It crossed over there, crossed over Johnson. Probably about 400 feet from my house, and my address is 9960. One of my guys just checked the Seven Hills site. Everything's good there. I'm headed to my house. If you'll give me the address, I can get through the blockades.
I'm coming up Jeff Hamilton now. It's not actually Johnson. She's a couple roads before Johnson, heading north on Jeff Hamilton. So if I can't get through, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah, I'm going to be headed in there to check my house. One of my guys already rode in there and got through everything. He said if you come in, if you need to go to Johnson, if you come in on the Jeff Hamilton side, you can come in. It's not blocked, but you're not going to be able to make it all the way to Dawes. Significant structural damage and a pretty nasty house fire occurred due to the damage in there. Richmond neighborhood, right down the way from there, just right down the way from my neighborhood. I'm trying to think Richmond and the Essex Place and all those neighborhoods right there.
Hey, Robert, wife and little one's okay? Robert, if you need a place to stay, you're welcome to come to our house. We got a lot of room.
Thanks, John and Mike. Yeah, my people are good. They weren't there, thank goodness. So, appreciate it. I'll keep you updated as I get closer. Mike, let me know if you need a hand. N4RGJ.
Just trying to make sure my mother-in-law's all right. Heading that way now. I've been chasing this Grand Bay Wilmer one, so nothing came out of it, so I left.
10-4. I was just trying to get down here to the site, but one of my guys beat me there. But that stuff that was just there by Big Creek Lake, it was pretty gnarly. I didn't see anything, but I saw some low circulating clouds for sure. I don't know if anything ever touched down.
KN4CCW disconnected.
Well, Robert, that storm that you drove through is still holding together, and it's hitting Wilmer pretty hard right now as far as rain goes. There is some rotation in it, but I don't know of anything that's been confirmed yet on the ground.
Okay, good deal. We have the monitoring system active. As always, we're watching it closely on all the tower sites. We've got a site there, Wilmer. So it is reporting back some movement in the tower a little bit, but nothing real too crazy. Or is that my radio? KN4LTR. I think somebody's kerchunking. Go on, man. Get angry at that repeater. Kerchunking.
Sounded more like somebody was trying to get in but couldn't get in. KJ4TVX.
WX4 MOB, my 6-meter repeater in Citronelle is flowing and going, no damage so far.
We got I guess the firefighter truck out here on McFarland. I guess it's trying to get to the storm or the storm that was over that area, put him in a ditch. So they're trying to get, I guess, that firefighter truck out of the ditch. W5TIN on McFarland Road.
Connected. KN4KAG.
Welcome back, Jonathan. A lot of debris out here, kind of close to N4RGJ's house.
Activating Echo Link. Connected. Whiskey 4. Whiskey Mike.
Welcome back, Alan.
Yeah, I was just checking to see if y'all was talking about me over there on Echo Link.
No.
W4TVL on HT.
Hey, what's going on, Randy?
Watched 2 funnel clouds go by in front of the house, heard transformers pop and sirens everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like there was a pretty bad tornado that went through there you saw. I don't know if that's the same one that passed in front of Robert's house or not, but it sounds like it was a pretty nasty one.
I just passed Robert's house. He was, as a matter of fact, running from his truck to his house.
Is he out here by Lot Road?
Johnson Road, where that one that just went through, did a lot of damage out there too, by the way.
How was Robert's house? Is it okay?
The road.
Robert's house fine. 400 to 600 feet from his. That's where when the tornadoes went through.
K5 GFT, has it cleared out from over by Big Creek Lake yet?
Well, the storm that was at Big Creek Lake is now north of 98. The warned storm. But there's another shower at the south end of Big Creek Lake, but it hadn't been warned or anything.
Copy that.
That one that come up Johnson and Snow Road and went through Sims, went on up towards Chatham. It was a bad one there. It just kept putting down tornado, and then it would shrivel up, and another one would come down behind it.
Hey, Randy, when are you going to get you a 2-meter rig for that motorcycle?
I got this ICOM HT. I think it'll work. I just got to get a box.
When I was shopping around for helmets, they got helmets with that box already built into them and Bluetooth and all kinds of crazy stuff. Well, cool, man. That would be awesome if you were talking to us on the motorcycle. KN4LTR.
Okay, the National Weather Service has issued another tornado warning. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Mount Vernon, 13 miles north of Creola, moving north at 25. Over Mount Vernon, moving north at 25 miles an hour. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike. National Weather Service has issued another tornado warning. A thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 6 miles west of St. Stephen's, or 9 miles northeast of Chatham, moving north at 30 miles per hour. 6 miles west of St. Stephen's, or 9 miles northeast of Chatham, moving north at 30 miles per hour. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike.
Where's that other storm at? W5TIN?
They got one over Mount Vernon, and they got one 9 miles northeast of Chatham.
Okay, and just one last thing. Has anybody had confirmation from K4MR that he's okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm back to the home. I'm just listening to back to my QTH, just monitoring traffic. Thank you.
I'm heading back in, too. I've been all over the road. W5TIN. Johnson Road, Scott Dairy Loop, just south of Johnson Road. Scott Dairy Loop had a bunch of debris in the road. Of course, you know, N4RGJ lives on Johnson Road, and they do have that blocked off where that went through. There is a tremendous amount of damage there. Just letting you guys know, W5TIN.
What was the general location of that? Over?
Johnson Road, that's real close to Dawes and Johnson, or let me restate that. That'd be close to Johnson and McFarland Road, kind of north of Scott Dairy Loop. Storm, there's a fire truck over here that's in the ditch. I guess it got thrown over in the ditch when they were trying to respond or chase the storm.
You know what department?
Like Seven Hills Fire Department fire truck in the ditch. Now this is south, probably a mile south of Johnson Road on McFarland. I can't. Now there's already a cop out there. I didn't want to stop and ask if it was a storm that threw him in it, or if he got pushed over there by the storm, or just drove off. But there is a fire truck in the ditch.
Roger. I can't imagine Seven Hills chasing a storm. They might have been on a call.
I'm not fluid with any of that area. I'm a transplant. I've been in Mobile for about 13 years, and I don't know all the little outlying cities, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, Seven Hills is definitely one of our volunteer fire departments. I used to work with them. I used to be a lieutenant with them. So I doubt very seriously, anybody would, they must have been on a call, and then something happened, whatever it might have been.
Looks like he was coming off of Dawes Road, turning onto McFarland, and either his foot got stuck on the gas pedal or something slung him into that ditch on the other side of the stop sign. So it's kind of where McFarland ends, and you can only go left if you're on McFarland. But they just recently changed all that. But it looked like he was trying to go right on McFarland and went in the opposite side of the ditch on the other side of the road.
Yeah, well, when you're hauling 750 gallons of water, you gotta be careful when you make them turns, because the water tends to keep going straight ahead even though you turned.
I guess it should reiterate, it wasn't a full-blown fire truck. It was one of the, like, 3/4 ton type regular trucks, but fire truck probably got, I guess he could haul 500 gallons back there.
That's probably what we call a brush truck. Matter of fact, they're on TV right now showing Seven Hills on the scene of something.
Yeah, that's the one on Johnson. There's a tremendous amount of news media out there. Cannot get through there unless you're authorized. So if anybody lives in that area, I know that Robert is authorized. So again, if anybody lives in that area, I'm sure they can get a hold of Robert to get to their house.
N4LTR.
Go ahead, Al.
Oh, I can't believe it, but I am at exit 54, headed north, and I see blue skies. KN4LTR.
Don't get used to it. It's what pilots call a sucker hole. Suckers you into taking off, and then it closes up on you.
Storm I was chasing earlier in Grand Bay, it now has a warning on it at the state line. Man, I should have stayed with that storm. Gee whiz. Man, there's a lot of these cells popping up on the radar. I'm just using radar scope while I'm driving. There's a lot of cells popping up. They all look like they got some rotation in all of them.
Well, we've got 6 active warnings right now in Mobile. In Alabama. Not Mobile. In Alabama.
A good majority of those are in Mobile, Baldwin, and what's the county right above Mobile? Is that Washington County?
That's right, Washington County. Now, the active storms are in Washington, the warnings are Washington, Clark, Choctaw, Baldwin, and Mobile, George, and Green.
Yeah, that's that storm. It was coming up Grand Bay, right up the state line that I was following until I got a call to go check on my mother-in-law, which just lives just south of where that storm went through. And luckily she wasn't home and no damage, so I had to go after that first.
I think if I lived north of 98 today, I think I'd have ate my supper out in the storm shelter.
Yeah, we don't have one of those. May want to think about investing in one at some point, but I don't have one.
Well, if you're not located in a floodplain, come by and see mine one day. I think you'll be impressed.
Round about where do you live?
I live about 2 miles southwest of the airport.
Oh, okay. I'm all the way out here in Theodore, close by the Theodore High School.
Yeah, that'd be a 30-minute drive for you to come back today. But yeah, anytime you want to come by and see it, just get up with me. I don't mind showing it to you.
I right down the road from Danny. I'll go over there and hang on to his tower.
Yeah, take you a rope there and tie yourself off.
That's right. You know that tower's in the ground. Actually, I'd rather go tie myself off to one of Robert's towers. You know those are in the ground.
W4TVL. Me and the missus would like to see that shelter.
Yes, sir. Anytime you want to come see it, you're welcome to see it in person. You can go to safesheds.com and see them online if you want to see them online, but it's nothing like seeing it in person.
Hey, Roger, I'm looking it up now.
They're pricey, but by the time I get finished telling you everything there is to know about that particular building, that price don't sound so bad. And for full disclosure, if you buy one after mentioning my name, they will send me a little small token.
I don't have any problem with that. W4TBL.
That safe shed above ground?
Yes, sir, it is.
I'm sitting here looking at it. I got some 6x6s and 8x8s. It's a little pricey for a little metal building above ground. I wonder how deep it... I'd have to ask questions. I gotta read on it.
Okay, it's not a metal building, it's concrete. It's 4-inch thick concrete with rebar. The 8x10 building is the one I got. It weighs 24,000 pounds and it's anchored to the ground.
Whew. What's the roof on it? Is it a concrete roof as well?
Roger, it's 100% concrete. It's a monolithic pour. It's got half-inch rebar on 12-inch centers, vertically and horizontally. I don't want to run a sales pitch on here, but it's good. I like it.
Hey, good dude. I'm from Alabama. Before I moved down here, and I became a hound here, just this year. And as soon as I had my license up north, I was chasing storms. We have tornadoes up in North Alabama all the time. It wasn't nothing to chase some funnel clouds, when a storm came through.
Yeah, well, y'all can probably more flat land up there. Let me mention this. The National Weather Service has just issued another tornado warning for a storm that could produce tornado located 5 miles northeast of Tibby or 5 miles southeast of Chatham, moving north at 30 miles an hour. 5 miles northeast of Tibby or 5 miles southeast of Chatham.
Roger, did anybody happen to check on Joe's wife? She's in Sims. Did anybody happen to check on Joe's wife?
She is with him in the Carolinas or wherever he's at.
Okay. His brother lives right next door, so I wonder if anybody's checked on him.
Got a phone call. Be back in a minute.
I'm getting closer to QT8 so I can look at the radar and stuff once I get there as well.
So, Delta 4, Mike, Delta, Whiskey, disconnected. Deactivating, Echo Link.
Hey Mike, I have to get a chance to see that video you caught. Did you put it on Facebook by any chance?
I just did, and it's 19 minutes long, so it might take a minute to load. I think it was successful.
All right, cool beans. All right, well, I'll be at QTH in about 2.5 minutes.
I gotta admit, that was kind of fun. I was keeping my distance in case it tried to turn around, but that was pretty cool.
I was behind it, but I was a little ways behind it. And then Joe threw out there was one in Grand Bay starting to stir up, and I flipped around and came back, ran all the way back down to Grand Bay, and tried to track that one. Then a warning just came up on it not too long ago. I should have stayed with it.
I don't think you probably did the right thing in a way because it was getting farther away from me, and it was kind of I was going up a dirt road, wasn't sure. It kind of dead end, I think, and so I was losing it. But I did get it. You know, I was fairly close to it. I could certainly see in front of me doing the rotation, the whole 9 yards. And so I did get some. I don't know how good the video is, but I got it.
My sister-in-law was at Moffitt and Schillinger's and a CVS right there, and she said she saw circulation and stuff flying around, and the power went out. I told her, she hunker down. She said, "We got people trying to get in the CVS." She's a pharmacist there, and I said, "You keep yourself safe. That's the main thing."
KN4KAG disconnected.
All right, I'm going up QTX. Give me a few moments. I'll hop out on the base and see if I see on the radars.
All right, buddy. Appreciate your help. K4MR.
The National Weather Service has issued another tornado warning. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 5 miles west of Centronale, Alabama, moving north at 30 miles per hour. 5 miles west of Centronale, Alabama, moving north at 30 miles per hour. Whiskey 4 Whiskey Mike Mike.
That's all I had. I'll give you guys some updates. The tornado warnings for Washington County is set to expire in about 20 minutes. Same goes for Choctaw, Clark, Washington. Another one for Clark and Washington expires here in about 6 minutes, and then there's a secondary Choctaw, Clark, and Washington set to expire in 30 minutes. So we still got 4 active tornado warnings in our area. W5TIN.
Appreciate the info. KE4HIE Mobile, northbound 65.
And where about 65 are you at, so I can make sure you're in the safe zone?
I am coming out of Crayola, approaching the Dolly Park.
We got a squall line that just crossed over, and you got another one right behind it, so you may wind up hitting that one as you get on the bridge.
Roger, we're approaching the bridge as we speak. Coming on the bridge now. Is that the Dolly Parton Bridge over the Mobile River? Roger. Making a good trip back to New Orleans. KC5GWR.
And the individual on the Dolly Parton Bridge, if you look to your right, you'll see that storm I'm talking about that's coming towards you.
Okay, getting kind of dark, but I think I see like a little line or an edge of something. It's kind of dark here where I'm looking.
Yeah, it's there's no warnings involved, just some watches there, so just be on the lookout. W5TIN, I am watching from the New Orleans area all the way over to Fort Walton Beach, Florida. W5TIN.
All right, we'll stay here for a while. Me and the wife are leaving Spring Hill Hospital and heading back to Andalusia, Alabama, Covenant County.
Well, once you get kind of past the Bay Minette area and on past the Bay Minette area, you look like you're going to have a nice, good roll to Andalusia.
Well, we appreciate that. Been a long day. It started about 5 o'clock this morning. We're going to get home and try to get some shut-eye. But I appreciate it. We will be monitoring. KE4HIE in the mobile.
Do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Choctaw, Clark, and Washington, by the way. It doesn't expire until, I guess, probably about an hour from now.
KE4HIE Mobile, crossing the Mobile River.
N4RGJ, Wilma Road and Highway 98.
check and see how it's going towards your way, Robert.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, you just got some nice little strong storm up there. Nothing severe up there in the Wilmer area.
Okay, good deal. It's just raining real hard right now. Nothing too crazy. About to drop my truck at the tower site and get in with somebody else in a patrol car.
Yeah, we still have the 2 active warnings, Washington County, Choctaw, and Clark for tornado warnings. Those are still active. They're set to expire in about 15 minutes.
Good deal. All right, N4RGJ. I'm going to be bringing my portable, but I won't be able to get in as good, so I'll call in if something crazy happens. Thanks for the updates. I sure appreciate it.
Main thing is stay safe. Don't touch them electrical lines.
Oh, yeah.
My daughter's teacher was at Hutchins Elementary and took a picture of that tornado that went right, by y'all's area. It was a nice big old wedge, too.
That's nuts. Well, thanks for everything. All right, let me jump in here. N4RGJ.
Kilo 4, Alpha Lima Papa.
Good evening, sir. W5TIN.
Good evening. Heard some chatter going back and forth about the storms and everything. I'm out here off a lot road in Gallops Creek, and we had that little tornado touchdown just about half a mile to the west of us.
Earlier, correct?
Fortunately, no loss of life. There was a little bit of property damage. A couple of trailer parks got flipped over there, and a bunch of tree limbs down. But other than that, I think everything is okay out here. Back to you, sir.
Very good report.
K4HI approaching the exit 37, MHz Repeater exit, and yes, we just encountered the rain.
Yeah, you probably have it, or are you going to take the Bruton exit?
Negative. We'll be going all the way to Evergreen, exit 93, and hit 84 from that point, over.
Hey, Roger. Once you get on the other side, once you get to the Atmore exit, it should clear up for you.
Roger. Appreciate it very much. We'll be monitoring KE4HI.
Did get an announcement from, I think I've passed it, the Mobile Sheriff's Office. Give me just a moment, see if I can get back to it. Yeah, Mobile Sheriff is saying, stay away from Moffett and McCary Road. Moffett and Snow both will be closed due to power lines down. Do not approach the power lines. Stay home, stay safe. Just relaying the message.
I just got off the phone with the SO unit, and they do have them locations shut down. There are law enforcement in the agency, and you will not be allowed to pass. So, as Michael said, do not go near that area. K4MR.
K4MR, K4ALP.
Yes, sir, Mr. Al. Go ahead, K4MR.
Mike, you guys okay over there, man?
Yes, sir, we're fine. I was out there chasing it earlier today. Got some pretty cool video of it.
Yeah, I picked up one myself, too. I was sitting in the parking lot at the Winn-Dixie there at McCrary and Moffett right when that thing went by. And got a little bit of video of that thing spinning around, and then followed it up Lot Road to where it hit that little trailer park and crossed Lot. Fortunately, it jumped up from there and went on north and didn't come back down until about Citronelle, I think.
Yes, sir, them folks were spared. That was a good, glad that happened anyway. But yeah, glad to hear you guys are okay. Well, I heard you talking about it was about a half mile from your house.
That's right. It was just east of us, or west of us, about a half mile or so. And I was right there just as it jumped the road and went on up north. But it was that's a sight to see for sure.
Well, good, Mike. Glad you're okay. I hope everybody else is safe out there this evening, too. Looks like we might have a little bit of a respite here for another hour or so. K4ALP, I'll be clearing monitoring.
All right, Al. 7-3 back at you. K4ALP, K4MR, clear and listening.
We've had a couple of storms pop up in Baldwin County, right east of Summerdale and right north of Seminole. So there's two little cells there that just kind of popped up. Just giving you guys an update. W5TIN.
K4HI Mobile, just passing 45 exit at Petito.
And we have another one coming on shore from just southwest of Bala Battery, coming on shore in Mobile County. Not a very large one, just a small little shower storm, so just trying to give everybody an update. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for George in Greene County, Mississippi, right around the Loosedale, Leakesville area. And I will give you guys an update. Those tornado warnings for Washington, Chatham, Millery, all those have expired at this point.
K4HI Mobile, entering Escambia County, mile marker 48. Rain has ceased.
Yeah, I don't see anything for the rest of your trip home. You got a smooth sailing, W5TIN.
Roger, appreciate that. Appreciate the ride with us. We surely appreciate the information and appreciate the job that you're doing. KE4HI in the mobile, and we'll be monitoring the rest of the way in.
We did just get a severe thunderstorm warning for Choctaw, Clark, and Washington. And we still have that severe thunderstorm warning for George in Greene County, Mississippi, W5TIN.
And W5TIN, K4MR.
Go ahead, sir.
I guess with this being such a significant storm, I subscribe to emergencyemail.org and AccuWeather, and this is the first time I've ever got 61 notifications on a storm.
Yeah, this was a busy little storm. We still got some little cells coming up out of the Gulf, even though they're not showing up on radar until they hit land, which is really odd. It looks like a lot of this is spawning out of the Gulf from that tropical storm that's coming up.
Yeah, that's, I would say, a pretty significant of alert. And I can tell you, too, as Robert said a minute ago, I know they've got quite a few reserve officers with the Sheriff's Department out. I told them that I was going to go ahead and stay and monitor traffic with the ham ops. So I think they have enough out there as there is, I think. But anyway, I told them to call me. But anyway, it's like you said, quite busy afternoon for the storm side of it.
Yeah, that anyway, yeah, it's been pretty busy.
KF4FFQ.
You get a tornado?
Activating Echo Link. Connected. Kilo Delta 4 Mike Delta Whiskey.
Did somebody call me a tornado?
WH4MOB, I said, did you get a tornado?
No, not at my house. Apparently they had a bunch of them around the Citronelle area, but we're good at downtown out in the woods, Alabama.
Well, there was one come straight up through there. Thought he might have got you. What you doing this evening, Bruce?
Well, I want to run by the Masonic Lodge and make sure it's okay now that the storm has passed, and a couple of friends are barbecuing some, or I should say, grilling some ribs for a fundraiser. I told them I'd buy some, so I'm going to stop by. I've already checked with them. They're still cooking, so I'm going to go pick up some ribs, check the lodge, and I'm going to run downtown and check and see if I can see any damage from what they said. They said one of them ran right up Highway 45 by the high school, so I'm going to go look at that. And I guess you're at home keeping everything copacetic.
I was contributing to a weather net. Had, I don't know, a dozen people chiming in, maybe more than that, on this repeater.
I heard bits and pieces of it. I was listening to this with one ear and jumping between 5 and 10 on the TV, and catching the alerts as they came across my phone. Yeah, I was busier than a one-hand paper hanger, as the saying goes.
I tell you what, two hands don't make it any better.
Yes, sir. I hear you. All right. Well, I'm about a block away from here, so let me say good to hear you in there, Ben. And I'll be back on the air in just a few minutes. Just got to jump out and get these ribs and look at the building. 73 KF4FFQ.
Yeah, I'm listening. WH4MOB, and you have got a beautiful signal coming down through here. WH4MOB, listening.
Thank you, sir.